retinol, but if you don't use retinol, every single person over the age of 30 should be using retinol in their skincare routine, right?
It is the gold standard. And if you go into any dermatological office right now today, in their waiting room, there will be a huge display of retinol-infused products because it is acknowledged as the gold standard.
If you want to tackle texture, if you want to tackle lines and wrinkles, if you want to tackle pores, retinol is your answer. Today we're going to do it at better than a BOGO. One of these should be $44. Today you're going to get both of the A-Force XR serums, and that is a retinol serum home for just $43.98. $11 on Easy Pay with free shipping. We have it brand new today, and it's the only presentation of the month. Not a lot of these to go around, so let's get right into it. And the technology, of course. Now, we've established that everybody should be using retinol. Right. But what makes this serum different?
Well, Serious Skincare is science that has not stood still. This is our 5th incarnation of our A-Force formulations, right? And what we've done is we've improved it after technology has evolved and become more readily available. And our A-Force is actually formulated with a retinol that is micronized, right? And it's actually reduced in size so it can actually service the skin much more effectively, and it's time released. Now, what's really different about it is that, Alberta, you're able to use this morning and night.
Oh my gosh.
And so often we hear, because it's very powerful, right? And you should not use retinol. We always hear this. You should not use it during the day. Yeah. But you can. But it's like anything, we want you to wear an SPF. But we love our A-Force as an AM/PM regimen to give you those maximum results.
And by the way, you're getting double the amount for less than the price of one.
We've never done this before.
Yeah. So we're going to show you on your screen. Again, one of them should be $44. You're getting 2 of them for $43.98. But take a look at this before and after, okay? Because this is under the eye area.
Right.
In the before, what are we seeing? And then what's the change that we're seeing in the after?
So you're seeing after just 30 days of use how she's really effectuated a change to her skin. She's actually reduced those lines and wrinkles. To your point earlier, she's actually minimized the appearance of the pores on the skin. If you're looking at the before and you can relate to anything that you see happening there, then the A-Force is likely going to help you.
So I love Serious Skincare because the thing is, all of your formulas truly are backed by science. Right. Every single one of your formulas is also really easy and comfortable to use.
It's so simple.
And so when we're using our retinol serum, where am I using it in my routine?
So easy. Alberta, you start off on clean, dry skin, right? And then you apply your serum. Because you'll see here, I'll just demonstrate you the molecular structure. It's serum, like all serums. You see how the weight of it is so thin, and it just absorbs so readily into the skin. And then after that, you apply any moisturizer you're going to use. Now, ideally during the day, SPF, please. SPF,
okay, yes.
Right? And Serious Skincare has an amazing SPF, SPF of 30.
Yes.
On QVC.com.
It's the one I use.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, you know, smart man, right? So it's just remarkable. You know, we did a consumer perception survey. I'd love to just share it with that brief, but I have to read some of it because otherwise I can't. My age, I can't. Right? But anyway, we had 29 people, just like you watching today, use the product 2 times a day, and 100% found their complexion looked brighter after that time. Then another 100% thought their skin looked and felt softer and smoother.
That's the texture.
96% thought their lines and wrinkles were less visible. But here's the best one. 100% were thankful that they can finally benefit from retinol that does not irritate their skin.
Wow.
That's huge.
That is
because it's a powerful ingredient.
ginormous.
It is a powerful ingredient, but what we've been able to do is to micronize it and time release it, so you're not getting that harsh dose of retinol on the skin at one time.
So if you're the person that has stayed away from retinol because you were worried about the retinol flush,
you're sitting on the fence.
Redness that happens to people's skin. You know, I remember when like Retin-A first came out, right? Like, and you had to go to the doctor and you had to get it prescribed to you. It was the best thing ever, but it was in super, super strong doses.
Right.
Now, retinol, depending on how it's, you know, microencapsulated, time released, the different type of formula that it's placed in, it can be something that you can apply daytime and nighttime. In this case, you're doing that.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Daytime and nighttime. And today here at QVC, you're getting a better value. Instead of paying $44 for one of them, which, by the way, well worth the price of admission, you're going to get 2 of them for $43.98 or $11 on Easy Pay. Do you have texture on your skin? Do you see your pores in your magnifying mirror and go, gosh, my makeup is getting stuck in there? Do you see the lines and the wrinkles, whether it's the crow's feet, the cross-hatching underneath the eyes, maybe it's along your forehead or above your brow? This is going to handle all of those its concerns, as well as it's going to help with the overall complexion appearance, meaning any kind of, kind of splotchiness or discoloration in your skin.
You're literally flooding your skin with an incredible, scientifically proven percentage of retinol directly to the skin. Here's a video to explain our difference. The Defiance, powerful retinol, encapsulated, as we talked about, and time release. So critical because, again, you're not giving that harsh dose to the skin. So it's encapsulated for that more effective delivery. It's actually going to go into the skin surface, and it's going to actually address the issues we've been talking about. Fine lines and wrinkles, discoloration on the skin. It's going to help with the minimizing of the appearance of the pores. It's really a remarkable formulation. And with continued use, and that's key, with continued use, it's going to help that cellular turnover on the skin.
Oh, that's great.
It's going to help with the look of the skin texture and the look of lines and wrinkles that we talked about earlier on that consumer perception survey.
So when we're talking about cell turnover, basically when we're little kids and babies, right? That cell turnover is really fast. That's why the skin is so fresh and new all the time. Here, look at what it does for mature skin after 30 days, how it increases that cell turnover and what the results are.
You said babies, but here's the sad news. When you're like 18 or 19, that's when our cells start to get lazy, right? So young adults, the cell gets, right? The cells start to get lazy, and what happens is those dead and dying skin cells stay on top of the skin. They fall into the pores. They make the pores look large. They fall into the lines and wrinkles.
That's what happens.
They create shadows of line and wrinkles. So you need that help with that cellular turnover, and that's for the beauty, pun intended, of the vitamin A-Force retinol.
John isn't 18 yet.
18 times
his cells are still working
like
great.
four,
Because if you look at this man's skin, this man has no pores on his skin.
Don't come in close.
How many years have you been working with Serious Skincare?
30 years. I started when I was 32. I'm 30 years with the brand. So I'm actually, someone told me the other day that I'm now in my 7th decade. So that's a very sobering thought. You're in your 7th. I'd rather just say I'm 62, right? Instead of my 7th decade.
Your 7th decade. I love it. All right, so here's what's going on. If you want it, now's your chance to pick it up. It's the only presentation of the month. It's the only, it's brand new this month, and it's the very first time that you're seeing it presented on air. If you wanted one of them, it would be $44. Only here at QVC can you get 2 of them for $43.98 or an $11 easy pay with free shipping and handling. A711-194 is your item number. Serious John, we love having you in the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so listen, continue placing your orders for that. We have fewer than 8